Are you trying to train a neural network but feeling stuck on how to handle multiple instances with a single label? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into a common challenge faced by many data scientists. I totally get it. It can be really confusing when you're trying to predict something like fan growth based on various factors, and you realize you have a single label for multiple instances. This is a common scenario in machine learning, and it can be tricky. Here's the specific question we're addressing. One user asked how to use a single label, fan growth, against multiple instances like daily posts and interactions. They want to know how to properly encode their categorical data while ensuring accuracy in their predictions. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's the issue here? When you have multiple instances for a single label, it can lead to confusion in your model. You want to ensure that your neural network understands the relationship between the features and the label without misrepresenting the data. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a powerful tip that can help you optimize your neural network training process. To handle multiple instances with a single label in TensorFlow, the user should first aggregate the data by day. This means combining all the posts posted each day into a single entry. Next, the user should calculate the total interactions for each day. This includes summing up the likes, shares, and comments for all posts on that day. After that, the user can apply one-hot encoding to the categorical features. This will convert categories like post type into a format that the neural network can understand. Finally, the user should prepare the dataset for training. This involves splitting the data into features and labels, ensuring that the label corresponds to the aggregated daily fan growth. Fun fact, did you know that the first neural networks were inspired by the way our brains work? They've come a long way since then, but the core idea remains the same. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user suggests training a recurrent neural network, or RNN, to handle the variable number of posts each day. They recommend structuring your input data as sequences, where each sequence represents the actions taken on a specific day. The output vector would represent the fan growth for each day. They recommend using TensorFlow's dynamic RNN function to manage the varying lengths of input sequences. They also mention using GRU cells for efficiency and provide a sample code snippet for setting up the RNN and training process. Finally, they recommend checking out an external example for more implementation details, which can be adapted for predicting fan growth. Let's take a look at an answer from another user. An alternative approach suggests that instead of using a recurrent neural network for daily predictions, you could sum all relevant information for each day. This means aggregating data like reactions, comments, and shares into a single row for each day. Here's that powerful tip I promised. Always visualize your data before training your model. This can help you spot patterns and anomalies that might affect your predictions. And there you have it. You now have a clearer understanding of how to handle multiple instances against a single label in your neural network. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights and tips.